Hi everyone, my name is Bethany. I'm a second year environmental management student at the University of Reading. I previously did a vlog about my favourite first year modules as an environmental management student. I'll link that in the description box if you want to check it out. But today I'm going to be talking about my favourite second year modules. I'm firstly going to list off all the compulsory modules I had. And these include career planning, professional practice, experimentation, data analysis, landscape and ecosystem management field course 1, methods in ecology and environmental management, and nature conservation. The optional modules I chose was birds diversity, behaviour and conservation, environmental governance for sustainable development, forestry and woodlands, geographical information systems, which I'll refer to as GIS, and Loddon catchment consultancy. Out of my compulsory modules, I really enjoyed the landscape and ecosystem management field course 1 module. We went on a 5-day trip to Slapton, which is based in the UK, in Devon. We also visited Dartmoor National Park, Slapton Lane Nature Reserve and Burrator Reservoir. It was great fun. It was all about learning and being outdoors. We had a lot of hiking, we had a lot of tours from field guides, which was great. We really got to engage with the topics we were learning about. We also got to do some aquatic invertebrate sampling, which I really enjoyed, as I loved being outdoors and getting to grips with a new species was great. It was also a nice experience to hang out with the year above, so it was our year and the year above that went to go on this trip to form like a newly bigger group of environmental management students, and I made some new friends, and overall it made the experience even better because we got to learn off them, we got to hang out and just generally enjoyed the experience with more people than just our year group. I also quite enjoyed the methods in ecology and environmental management module. The idea of doing one topic throughout really helped work on our report writing and practical skills. This was based throughout autumn and spring. So we got to do some plant identification and invertebrate sampling, collecting the data ourselves and using that to show the trends for our report, whether it was technically in line with what it should be or not. And it was set out really nicely to write each report step by step, which really helped work out how our sections measured up to each other, so what was good in it, what was bad in it, and so on. For the optional modules, GIS was difficult, and quite frustrating at times really. It was a hugely important skill to learn, and I've been able to use it across different modules such as the methods in ecology and environmental management module and the Loddon catchment consultancy module. And it was really enjoyable actually learning and finally getting to the final part and making it look really nice. I particularly enjoyed the forestry and woodlands module as well. Whilst it was a small class of us, it was really engaging, and this made the discussions about certain topics and certain literature we're being asked to read on really more valuable, as we got to discuss what actually was the case rather than reading it and interpreting it ourselves. And I really enjoyed the concept of writing my own management plan, which allowed me to see all the behind the scenes aspect of how woodlands and forests were created. We also got a field trip to a forest and a walk onto campus, and then the guest lecturer actually owned the forest and he talked to us about tropical plantations as well. And it was really engaging and interesting to learn about. I also really enjoyed the concept of the Loddon catchment consultancy module, where you basically pick and are allocated a title based on what your interests were, and then you work with an external client and your supervisor to develop this project as it is. So if you didn't want to do GIS, you didn't have to. If you didn't want to do fieldwork skills, you didn't have to. But if you wanted to, you could. And we got to do the fieldwork we wanted to do. No one told us what to do. We did what we thought we should have done. And I obviously definitely wanted to do fieldwork, so this was great for me, and I got to learn about how to use all the important and different equipment and learn more about soil properties, which I hadn't really done before, as well as flooding and woodlands in the area. And it's nice when you finally see your project come together within your team, and I enjoyed the concept and the final outcome and our final report when we finally submitted it, and it was great. So overall, second year has been a blast, and I'm already missing it. And I've learned such a great, diverse, numerous things this year. And if you have any questions about any of the modules I've mentioned, contact me on UniBuddy, also known as the Chat to a Student platform, and I'll happily answer any of them for you. If you have any other questions about environmental management or any of the things I've talked about, or if you just want to have a chit chat, that's fine. Thanks for watching, take care, bye guys.